Good morning, Gamesters. Welcome to another video. Welcome to another video. It's been about a month since I last uploaded something, and I guess there's a lot to catch you up on. First and foremost, as you can probably tell, I'm still in California. Today is actually my last day in California, but I was supposed to go home like 2 weeks ago now. That was my original plan, be here for 2 months and then go back. However, towards the end of that 2 months, the opportunity came up to go play and train in South Africa for 5 weeks. There's a 10s tournament Easter weekend, and then there's a 7s tournament I think the second to last weekend in April. At first I was only gonna go for the 10s tournament, but then that seems kind of silly because I'd be there for 10 days and then have to come back. Flight was gonna cost the same whether I was there for 10 days or there for 5 weeks. So I talked to some of my friends here, talked to Zoe, and we're staying the full 5 weeks. So I am all packed up, all my stuff's ready to go at the house, going for a walk this beautiful morning just to move my body before sitting on a plane. It's 20 hours to fly to Cape Town. That's gonna be a long flight, but I got my compression socks on and I took my electrolytes and reds and greens this morning, so we should be good to go. Other things that have happened since the last video. I was never allowed to play with Belmont. I'm trying to look on the bright side that I couldn't get hurt playing in a game, and so that's a plus. Training was basically the same every day. Wake up, go to the facility, we do our activation, we have breakfast. On Mondays, we would go to the gym before going to the field for a flush, but most days we just go straight to the field. We do our session, we come back, we either have a gym session or we have lunch. After lunch, we have what they call flex time, which is just free time, and then there was the nap time. And then we would have our second gym session, either a strength and power or a conditioning session. And the cool thing is, towards the end, we got to roll out the turf in front of the facility. So we got to do works in the afternoon on that, working on passing and kicking. I did go to the PR7's tryout thing, and that was so chaotic. Normally how they do it is they separate the guys and the girls in 2 different time blocks. They didn't do that. The field we were using, there was a high school girls lacrosse game going, so we started late. We did our warm-up on the track. My testing scores were like, they were so bad. And after I did bad on the testing scores, I was like, well, I might as well just like send it in the games, and that's what I did. Luckily, I was on a team with Cassie. She's another Rhino athlete here, and scored twice. The first one was a 50-meter intercept try. That, I know in a higher level, like higher caliber match that wouldn't happen, but I'll take what I can get. It was pretty awesome. The second try, they were just crowding the breakdown and just going right after it, and they weren't like getting the ball wide. And I'm like over on the wing, I'm screaming, I'm like, swing it right! And then finally, they get it to Cassie, and Cassie just, boom, a bullet straight right to my hands, and I was able to just dot it down in the try zone. So 2 tries at the camp. I made a few decent tackles. On the kickoff, I caught the ball. There were like 3 girls like right in front of me. Watching the film back, I actually had a lot more time and space than I thought I did. And I hear Cassie way out on the wing just yelling, "Carry Jenny!" So that's what I did. I tried to take it right. I drew through 3 girls in with me, but when they tackled me, they kind of tackled me from behind. My left knee just went like straight into the turf. And I think I popped a bursa, at least partially popped it. That thing hurt, and it was like instantly swollen. But I've popped a bursa before, so I kind of knew what it felt like. I knew it wasn't anything structural in my knee, like any ligaments. it's been 2 weeks now since that that tryout. My knee is still, I don't know if hurt is the right word, but still healing. I can like feel, I think, the calcification on my like quad insertion, and there was like a bunch of swelling over the top of my knee, which isn't the most pleasant feeling, but it's getting better, and this is a lot better than the last burst I popped. So that's really all that's new. Just been training a lot, went to the tryout, and yeah, now we go to South Africa.
It's an honor.
We just boarded. How you feeling, Em?
Woo, I'm hot.
It's so hot. It's gonna be hotter in South Africa.
Like, right, obviously saying
South Africa, South Africa, South Africa. How do you feel about being in South Africa?
Amazing.
Emerson? We have been in South Africa for about a week and a half now, and I'm finally over the jet lag, and I'm kind of into a routine. So let me give you a very quick like look at where we're staying. This is our room. There's 4 of us. I'm in the bottom bunk. Obviously there's not a ton of space. You can see we're kind of still living out of our suitcases and our bags. And then you come in here, everyone gets their own little closet, and then you walk right here, and then boom, there's the bathroom. Small, you don't need a ton of space. We're not in here a lot, so it's kind of just right. And then you come outside. It's so nice out today. The first few days we were here was like 93. Too hot, but today is like, I think maybe mid-70s. This is where all the athletes live, and that building kind of on the other side is where we eat and where we have like our morning meetings and the such. This place is like an event venue, so weddings, conferences, things like that. We have a pool down there. It's tough to see, but we also have some barrels for ice baths after training. And then here's a better look at the dining hall. So you walk in those steps, there's a bunch of tables, and then that's our view. Those are mountains, and I think in Cape Town, and then right in that little spot you can see the ocean. But I mean, just look at this view. It's incredible. This is where I'm gonna live for the next 3.5 weeks. I'm gonna eat so many cool and different foods while I'm here. Yeah, I'm here for rugby, but I also want to experience all that South Africa has to offer. The TENS tournament is tomorrow, Saturday. We play at like 9:30 in the morning, 12:30, and 3:30, something like that. So I'll put up the schedule. I'm gonna share all the streaming links because the games are being streamed. So far, South Africa has been pretty cool. Quite the adjustment. Very different than California. I'm gonna try to be a lot more deliberate on filming, because I'm trying to find a balance of being in the moment while also capturing the moment. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you tune in and watch either live, or you can watch the replays of the TENS tournament this weekend. It's gonna be a blast. I am starting. Super excited. It's been my first rugby game since like, I don't know, September, October with the WPL. That's the video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.